is frighteningly close. Okay, first of all, I apologize for my face. I'm filming this at like 11:30 because this video is late and I'm trying to push them off out, so I'm sorry that it's late. I was doing a lot this week. I had work and then a bunch of cleaning that I wanted to get done, but we'll be back with your regularly scheduled programming on Friday. Yay! Hopefully. I'm not gonna say that. We will. Hell or high water, you will have a video on Friday. Yeah. Okay, so for this video, I tested some recipes from BuzzFeed Tasty, which has been around for a while, but when I got my new phone, I re-downloaded the app, and I don't really cook a ton, but I thought, why not try out some of these recipes? And I had time in the house, and I decided to cook. I would have liked to test more recipes, so if you like this, I will do like a part 2, but for today, I just tested like an easy one-pot mac and cheese, and then a oatmeal raisin cookie recipe. Mac and cheese and cookies are like some of my favorite things, probably the things I make most regularly.
I didn't say a ton to time. Get into it, yeah.
Okay, so like I said, this first recipe is easy one-pot mac and cheese. Usually I make my mac and cheese from a box, so it's going to be interesting to see how this compares, both with taste and ease of access. Just like, how difficult is it to make? Would I rather make it the box stuff just because it's easier, or is the taste worth it? Step number 1 in making this mac and cheese is to measure out the correct amount of milk for the pasta and then bring it to a simmer on medium-high heat. I had to modify the recipe a little bit because of how much pasta I was going to make for a single serving. I had 1.5 cups of pasta on hand, so I used 3 cups of milk, as someone suggested in a comment. 1/2 cup of pasta to 1 cup of milk ratio. And now I've added the shells in, which I'm just a little bit skeptical that the shells are going to be able to soak up this much milk, just because shells have like they have a bigger volume than elbow macaroni and more surface area, so I'm interested to see how that works out in terms of absorbing the milk. But if worst case comes to worst, then I can just drain the milk, which is sad. Also, I can't add oil and salt to the milk, which is what I would normally do with pasta to keep it from boiling over.
I'm not gonna lie to you, the idea of simmering milk and then cooking pasta in it seems just a little bit sketchy.
The milk did simmer over, so I'm gonna love cleaning that off the stove. So I did have to drain a good amount of that milk, and it smells awful. But hey, at least I won't be dying and have to take like 85 Tums. Hopefully. You know what? The cheese will still probably kill me. Yay! Pasta's looking good, now it is smelling good. I don't think I have any parsley on hand, so I'm not going to add parsley, but after I try it, I am going to decide whether or not to add some hot sauce. Okie dokie. We're going to try this. I'm not going to sit down because I'm actually going to go watch a movie and eat this. We'll taste it and see what movie it's going to pair well with. This is what it looks like. Cheese. Now I'm gonna try it. It does look quite good. Quite painful, but quite good. Okay, that is good. That is like really good. Yeah. just a little tiny bit bland for me. She wants the cheese. So I am gonna add some hot sauce, but this is really good. Like, I would give this a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna go rate the recipe. Alright, the second recipe I'm gonna do is oatmeal raisin cookies. Now, I work at Jimmy John's, and we have really good oatmeal raisin cookies there. Unless I'm getting the cookie with my shift, I'm not gonna go and buy like a $3 cookie, so I want to see if I can make a dozen at home and be able to eat as many as I want. Alright, so it's been a couple months since I filmed that last part, but now I have finally set aside time to do this next recipe. It's going to be oatmeal raisin cookies. The recipe is for oatmeal raisin cookies, but I have craisins and not raisins, so we're gonna be making oatmeal raisin cookies. I'm really not one to talk. I'm sitting here editing, looking like this.
Look at me, you're so cute.
I mean, call me weird if you want, but I love me a good oatmeal raisin cookie, so hopefully these are good. Also, the lighting is a little bit funky because I'm being backlit right now by the huge window and everything, and the makeup looks a little funky in this light, but you know, that's not important. What's important is the cooking. Also, look at my nails. I have like, oh, it's not focusing. I have like Taylor Swift era's nails. Okay, thank you. Anyway, yeah, so if my nails look weird, it's not weird, it's era's nails. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so step number 1 in this recipe is to melt a 1/4 cup of butter in a microwave safe bowl. So this is what I have here. I think like half of this, because the measurements are by 1/3 cup on this wrapper, which is really annoying, but I'm guesstimating about half of this, and then I'm just gonna cut it up into small pieces so that it melts faster, and then I will microwave that. The next step is going to be to mix all the wet ingredients together, or wet ingredients and sugar, which is always mixed together with the wet ingredients in recipes. I don't know why. That's gonna be our melted butter. Don't know why it's melted, but that's what they said to do. And then we're gonna go in with 1/2 cup of white sugar. I'm gonna do 1/4 cup and 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I'm just gonna put the whole thing in because that was enough for the scoop. 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Syrup? I don't know why I said it's syrup. I normally say syrup. Yeah, baby. Look at that. And an egg, which you're not ready for this. You just gotta. And that's how you don't get the shell in. We're gonna mix this together with the electric whisk until well combined. Slay. I'm just doing a low speed. Get those butter chunks. And I guess this is what that looks like. Definitely has a very syrupy taste, like I licked one of my fingers and it tastes like syrup. All right, now we are moving on to the dry ingredients. So first, this is gonna be 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. All right, next is 1/2 cup of almond flour, which is just so pretty. I don't know why. Then we're gonna do a pinch of salt. Just, what does a pinch of salt look like? I'm just gonna put a little bit in my hand. And then pinch. The rest away. Then it calls for 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, which I'm gonna do a little bit less than that because I just feel like for some reason the baking soda we use has such a powerful flavor and I always hate everything I make with it. Just a little bit of that. And then a teaspoon of cinnamon, which I don't think there's enough cinnamon for a teaspoon. We're just gonna try. Like a 1/2 teaspoon and another 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, there was enough.
gonna go ahead and mix all the dry ingredients together, this time with a hand whisk, because I feel fancy. I'm gonna sift the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients and combine well. Oh, that was messy. Sifty sift. Sifted the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients, and I'm going to blend them, combine well. Cute. That's what this looks like right now. Now it's time to get to the most important part of the recipe, which is of course the oatmeal and the raisins. So we're going to do 1 cup of oats and 1/4 cup of raisins-ish. I'm going to take a spatula and just fold it in instead of using that mixer. Now the recipe also said to put in walnuts and coconut, but I don't have walnuts or coconut. I think that would make it taste really good, at least the coconut, but I'm just gonna do regular oatmeal raisins today. Alright, the oven has finished preheating, I've washed my hands, and now I'm gonna form these into the cookies. I'm gonna use the cookie scoop. I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 degrees for however long it said in the recipe. Okay, the cookies are ready. They've been cooling off for a little bit, and they're kind of funky looking, as pretty much all of my cookies turn out. It's good. It is really sweet. It's sweeter than I feel like oatmeal raisin cookies need to be, but it also could be because of the raisins. This is pretty good. Slay it. Okay, that was it. I hope you liked it, and again, if you liked it, then just make sure to tell me, and I will possibly do a part 2 with other recipes. You can tell me what kind of recipes you'd like to see. I'm gonna finish editing this. Bye! 1/4 cup of brown sugar, which, who knows if this is enough. I'm gonna hope it's enough. Now it looks like it's gonna be enough. Hold on. Yeah. Do I get to lick this? Yes, I do. I forgot that syrup tastes like that. That one was kind of messy though. I did definitely get egg. Oh no, there's definitely shell. Oh, come on. Once again, TikTok has failed us. Why are you? Oh, this is nasty. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut here. I'm professional. This is so pretty. Almond flour is so pretty. It's so pretty. La 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 la. Ooh, it's so cute. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I feel like Snow White. Hee hee ha ha. Meow meow meow. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this because what if I want more raisin? Oh no! Oh no! It's breaking.